Oh, okay. Sorry, that took a little longer than expected.
I don't like
I don't need an ad, thank you. One of you goobers accidentally submitted an extra file and it broke the import. Thingy thing. Oh yeah. Ping is up. Looks like that's good to go. Do this, do that. Cut these. Natty Boy versus PME, and then Sato. With a random one-off game up front. Okay. Hooping. Okay. Any goobers here? Or we just RNG in this? Ba-da-da-da. Wait. Did I remember? Okay. Okay, asking about routes for bail band. I don't know how much I can help, actually. Either way, until I get feedback on this, I'll hold off on Sato for now. And Natty Boy. Sonophilia versus the Robot. That is not a pleasant matchup. Not gonna hold you. Alright. And then questions. On my approach to neutral and movement. Those with Philia are one and the same. I will give it my best shot. I do not play either of these characters, but I have an idea of how this works. It is a little bit painful because the solo matchup is already a bit fortune skewed. And, you're not fortune, yeah, robo fortune skewed. The really obnoxious thing is her 2LP is very good at keeping you out. And so that and Saw are two of the biggest tools you're really worrying about when it comes to pressuring her. Neutral is just movement. You get through the zoning, you're schmoving. And that's talking about solo. It is PME. They are running a DP assist. You do need to worry about playing around with that. And that's where movement can kind of help, because you can run in, run out, bait them to use that resource. Assist calls are resources. and then you can try and run them down after the fact. PME is going to be very good at mitigating that, but let's see what we can see. Right now we're just working our way in. Oh my god, you're on that side. What? Okay, one thing I did want to check. Where was it? Mostly out of curiosity more than out of anything else here. Where did I want to go? So it was after that. Oh, I took control of the wrong one. Ah, okay. Right. Am I crazy? Oh. Interesting. Oh, that trade is so not in your favor if that happens, though. Man, their spacing is good. Okay. You do still have time to delay the air dash. Do you get a combo off of this though? Timing's a little whack. Especially off of the replay. Like, you do get this, but that's not really something you're hitting for me. Although I guess sending it for the hairball is not good either for the hit confirm because you don't have the air dash cancel for it anyway. So, okay. You don't really get much off of that. Mostly just curious. This is probably the much better approach overall. That sucks. All this sucks. With the assist, I agree. And obviously it really depends on what you expect the robo to do. I can respect the jab. I am personally a little bit more inclined to... Wrong. Briefly take over. Because you get to jump cancel and make forward progress at her while she's in the air. She might tag you if you just instantly does another L beam though, so that is the mind game you have to play. This is the patient safe option with punish. It should be a dead character. Okay, just went 2 for it. Okay. Ruby is gonna hate me for saying this. Another thing I will say, and part of why this needed 2 bars to kill, if you know it's a guaranteed punish like this, don't do the medium kick and definitely don't let all the hits of the medium kick rock. Unless you were really worried about stabilizing the combo. But, like, you see this and you know they're dying. Oop. That's not it. And, like, go from there. I mean, I'm not even saying heavy counter hit this. Just don't scale it to high heavens with the medium kick there. I don't even know if you can get a heavy counter hit there. You probably can, but... oh yeah, and then one thing I was going to say. What you did, perfectly fine, perfectly reasonable. 2 bars is a little painful. There is an argument to be made to reset here. It is the greed argument. but it lets you save bar, maintain bar to kill the mid once you get the hit. They don't really have great mashes in terms of supers. They do have Fiber Alpha counter though. So you need to keep all these things in mind. Fiber, you should be able to react with Gregor pretty much anywhere and win. Besides maybe being in the air. What you did was 100% safe play. I am a greedy player. I would have been inclined to actually use that here. But, not saying this is bad, just saying you can think about this. So, Indizzy is full. We're fine with this, honestly. We are more than fine with this. Oh, footsies. I'm mashing here. I'm on keyboard, so Ah. What, you don't have a bar? I'm looking at the wrong meter. Ignore me. Sorry. I really like that lane cancel. Hit confirm sucks. Stupid despair. Good. Jump cancel. Mashing! Oh yeah, she turns around. You cannot be bursting that. Yeah. That screams burst bait to me. Nice. No! I am... Yeah, okay, you can. I know you're worried about them, jump canceling. Yeah. You're kind of letting them get away with a little bit too much. You could have also probably done, Ringlet Spike. Oops, wrong one. Yeah. That... Too far. Can I get my input? God, I'm not used to playing on keyboard. Controller, please. Yeah. They're doing a bit too much. You're giving them a lot of respect. Instead of this medium punch, big buttons outside of where they jump to is usually a really good idea. So like, Valentine's will press jump heavy kick in this spot a lot. I bring this up to say... Let me take over closer to when you go there. Okay, heavy kick doesn't seem to work out well, at least at that height. Jump heavy punches. Yeah. Replay takeover, please. You get the idea, though. Oh, God, chaos. I would press, like, the biggest button you have there. Call you out for mashing, call their assist, you are fine with this, you're not dead. You need to be ready to block resets. One more, that happens, unfortunate. Arguments to be made for just sending HDP, but yeah. Alright.
a shedding problem?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Are we trying to wave dash? We're just doing run start dash up heavy punch. There's no real reason to not being hold it. Not. Wow. There's no reason to not hold back there. Granted, you still would have gotten hit because if you're trying to do stand heavy punch, you were holding 4, not 1. But that is that what we wanted? Heavy kick. Were you just trying to frame trap? Oh, you got negative edge. Insane. Okay, you got negative edge hairball. Unintentional heavy kick into negative edge hairball is actually just... I mean, that's just to clean up the inputs moment. Getting mixed. And we're not dead. They had so much meter and they didn't kill you. Alright. Fight for your life. Ah! Install. That one's tough. Okay. What can be done? Okay. Question is, why are we up backing here? Like, yeah, we had to block that. It happens. But again, we've been in this situation before. You can do that. You can dash up and kind of do that sometimes. You can actually. I forgot your 2 medium punches, a launcher, and a fast one at that. That's a really good button to add into stuff like this. Yeah, I mean, being afraid of heavy punch is valid. It's an obnoxious button. The nice thing is, you can just dash block into it and or under it. Dash blocking on this character, I understand. Okay. It's not though. But yeah, no reason to be moving backwards. Very least hold your ground, neutral jump, but definitely recommend moving forward. Oh, we pressed. Kind of sweet thesis. You wanted that. This was a choice you made. I don't know if that's a specific read or anything, but oh well, okay, wait. Sorry, I might have misunderstood your response then, Sato. You want me to still review it and not hold it for, Okay, got you. Misunderstood. Wait. Do you want me to review it tonight? Or leave it as unfinished for Ruby at a later date? Dunce review or Ruby review? Because I cannot give you Beowulf routing advice tonight. Those are the choices. It's not a later today thing. It's a... Okay. 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 I'm gonna... try to predict when Robo goes for high lasers. And yeah, like, I can see... I'm curious, actually. Well, okay, let me see. Let me see. So they do one laser. If they do, because even if they do another L beam, you still die. Even if they do another M beam at this height. Oh, okay, M beam still catches them. Interesting. But yeah, so I kind of understand, but more often than not, they should never be doing M beam there in the first place. Oh, mix. Yeah, we gotta be moving in. Have I seen you super jump once? Super jump is very useful for getting through robo zoning. So, in the simplest terms, all robo zoning tools are horizontally in front of her or below her. Super jump, especially as she's falling, means there's literally nothing she can do to zone you, which means you have all the time in the world to go forward. You do this too much and you start leaving them openings to dash under you, and that's part of the mind game of the zoning. But especially you as an air dash character, if you either, one, call them out, or two, react to their dash startup, you can air dash backwards, cancel your momentum, and then land on them with like a jump heavy kick or something to jail them in their spot. So like, there's obviously a lot more mind games to it, and it's not just super jump is the answer, but it is a tool that really helps find this window. Especially as an air dash character. Ooh, wait a second. You did this so good, and then you didn't. I need to take over a little earlier. They're dead. This button is goofy. You moved so well and didn't reap the rewards. And I can understand being afraid of like navigating everything. This mine is a monumental piece of garbage, but I'm curious. Wait. Can I? Okay, that doesn't hit. That is too slow. Okay, yeah. I took over such a weird replay. Yeah, you just need to be a little earlier. You smooth criminal into this. And the nice thing about this, with the way it's spaced, is even if they're pressing a falling button instead of doing beam, oftentimes heavy punch is just such a ridiculous anti-air you'll win anyway. So you were in, you just didn't quite recognize it. That's obviously kind of unfortunate. At this point, I don't think you necessarily have the time to hit the assist. One thing you can do if you're desperate, I don't know if you know this as a solo player, snapping the assist gets you a third of your red health back as opposed to snapping the point, which gets you 2/3. I don't think this is necessarily quite the time to be desperate, but it is an option. But again, like look at how much space you just get by super jumping at them. It is another option, and then let me dash blocking on this character is so weird because it cuts her dash so short. But yeah, so a couple different things to be thinking about. And yeah, this is what you were talking about earlier. Honestly, the funniest thing is this time it probably could have worked if the assist wasn't in the way. But the assist body blocked it all. Because I'm curious. Ah, I just take a little over. And I need to take over the right character. That's not what I wanted. That does. God. That's a pretty big call out. This is kind of a hindsight is 2020 moment. I mean, this is pretty typical zoning, but you're kind of just sitting here waiting for it. Once you see that heavy punch, honestly, I'm kind of comfortable telling you to just go for this, because it's not like they can do much. They're landing on it no matter what. They're not really punishing you for it. And if they choose to do a laser, you're killing them. Wrong button. And I can't get super. What? What? Yeah. Like you were saying, more often than not, like it's just gonna be a bad habit. Alright. Insane round start. Yeah, and so this is kind of what I was talking about in terms of movement. It's really annoying because you don't want them, like, you want to run your offense. But when I've got the robo here, you've already... I'm not gonna say won the matchup because you still have to get the hit, but this should be your goal. This is your game plan for playing Robo. And by this, I mean boxing them in the corner and then keeping them here. So this is where you start getting into reading your opponent more, which is Filia with stubby buttons. It's kind of part of the character. But so if we want to talk about movement specifically, especially using movement to control your opponent, and going in occasionally is really good to represent the threat. But the safer option is going to be non-committal things that make them burn resources. By that, instead of... I took over a little too early. Yeah, you did air dash. I took over a little too late. I'm the wrong character anyway. Stuff like that. Doing this. Even though doing it, they fight for a little bit of space out. They're now stuck in the corner with no assist. Also just sitting here and reacting to how they move. If they neutral jump and press send heavy punch and L fiber, it's a little annoying, but you're still keeping them in the corner. So you've got all of that working for you. Even if you want to be a little cheeky with it, you see them do this, and then you go in. And you cross them off after their assist goes through. But my whole thought process, especially because you are a solo, is you want them to burn resources. Or I should put it this way. You want your default game plan to be to play safe, bait out their resources, and then go in once the resources are done. And this conditions them to hold on to those resources, then enabling you to play like this. Because if they're expecting the cool, calm, collected, patient, oh, I'm just jailed here, but I have a little bit of time to work with, and then you just run in and hit them, that's what really catches people off guard. But by default, Robos, almost all of them, PME, Koala, Sewer Rat, they're up forwarding here. Because you don't have any space to keep them on the ground. But you can react to the sub forward. You can stay at a distance to react to the sub forward and keep it in your control. And again, if you feigning aggression, especially with Philia's movement, helps a ton. So in, out, go in, force them to use their assist, back out, wait for the assist to whiff, see how they move around their assist, and then you can start doing two things. One, notice their basic defensive tendencies. So if PME will very often at the spacing do up forward plus H fiber, you kind of start getting an idea and can craft like even more custom game plans. So again, like the thing that ended up working really well. I need to get it before the dash. Just something like that. Can I get my backdash? Like, yeah, all that sort of thing. So, you crowd them into the corner. A lot of this neutral was very well done. Cool, calm, collected, patient. And then you just jumped the gun at the very end and they got out, and now they have the whole screen to run away, and you're playing Philia versus Robo again, and it's just, ugh. It's pain. All it is pain. Alright. I am not using mods for Replay Takeover. This game specifically has Steam launch options. You can find a whole list on the wiki. I'll go just find the link, because I think it's sometimes... Okay, no, it's got its own tab at the bottom that you can find, but... So I am using two different tools. So launch options, enable replays is what you will need to enable the replays, and inherently in the replay system, Replay Takeover exists. And I'm also using the launch option for debug keys, which allows me to pause, go frame by frame, or just play it in slow motion. So those are the two different tools I'm using, both built into launch options in this game. Nice. We go over. That sucks. Just because I'm curious, I'm pretty sure this loses here. It doesn't. You invuln through. Now you know. If you got those reactions, because that's a little insane. Wow, not around on this character, but it actually is invuln for long enough. They might be able to magnet. It depends on the... What's the super cancel recovery on that? I took over too early. No, you die if you go for Gregor there, unfortunately. They can really super cancel through all of this. That sucks. I'm pretty sure Magna ends up winning there. Could be used to chump check people, though. Good, break the armor. Please level 3. I think you kill them both here. Or you kill the point at least. And there are probably some situations where you'd want to snap and get the health. I do not think this is one. I think you can just kill both of them. Oh wow, wait, what? What an amazing character. Are you serious? Okay, do I didn't get what I wanted. Can you do this for 2-bar? No. Okay. So doing M is probably the best. And then you don't even need to worry about draining a dizzy. Oh, I didn't do the air dash. You just didn't flip it afterwards. That's insane that doesn't work right, actually. But I personally think the 3-bar is significantly better in this situation. Kill. Yeah. No! No! Oh. Human despair. Burst fate. Yeah, I mean, that one's fair. If you're mashing, Yeah. That sucks. That sucks.
Can I get a round of applause for our contestants?
Okay. So I think overall in neutral, you have a very solid game plan and good movement. I would like to encourage you to super jump more in the matchup. And it's not, again, to have that be your default movement choice. I think a lot of what you were doing, especially up close, was very good. But if you're full screen, there's not much problem that's going to happen if you just super jump to get, like, half the screen distance towards them. It really helps versus Robo for her zoning. Outside of that, I think there's just a couple situations where you give them a little bit too much respect when you're close. You give Heavy Punch and L-Beam a little too much credence. They're obnoxious, don't get me wrong, but there is still points for you to weave in between them, especially as an air dash character. And like get above the Heavy Punch and air dash at them, press a button that will come out before any beam could possibly get you. As well as sneak in under. Dash under her stuff and do stand Heavy Punch. Watch Mies, watch Mies when he's playing this matchup well. Mario as well, honestly, both of them. And like, they will schmoove, get in, Heavy Punch, and like, that robot explodes. But overall, again, I liked a lot of what I was seeing. The drops are tough. Have to say it. It's a pretty simple fix, but there are a couple games where I was like, oof. Was there anything else? I think just focusing more on, like, you don't need to get the hit mid-screen. I should put emphasis on that. So it's like, if they're being stupid in your face, hit them, 100%. But you do not need to force the issue, because forcing the issue makes it a lot easier for her to go on the aggressive and have it be effective. As opposed to just gently corralling her to the corner, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm zoning and I have nowhere to run. That's the robot panic zone. And then all of a sudden they'll start up forwarding, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna just sit here and wait for you to run into my arms. And you can kind of start calling them out for stuff like that. Anything else? I did not see you go for throw or air throw all that much. I understand it's a pain point for Philia, but it is still an option, and it needs to get added to the mental stack, even infrequently. Keep in mind it will beat drones, it will beat saws, so it still beats a good chunk of options for Robo. But yeah, I think that's most of what I have to say. I liked a lot of what I was saying, and unfortunately I do not know Philia that well to give you more in-depth advice. Talking about the last interaction? Oh. Whatchamacallit? Epilepsy warning.
It all depends on your skill. Let's rock.
Again, I guess this is one thing I would... Was there... I mean, it's a small thing, but yeah, I definitely prefer taking the damage here as opposed to snapping. But no, I think all the other happy birthday things were mostly just drops. So wait. Okay, no, this was off the counter. This was just frame trap off of the drop. Feels bad, man. Was this the last interaction? Yeah, if you're talking about... I think that could have reversaled? They were matching a reversal, which is why this bursted. And then they get heavy counter hit in and die from 1/3 HP because of the meter left in the tank. But if we're talking about even further here, they just got frame trapped. Unless you yourself feel like committing to a mash here, which isn't out of the cards because PME will do psychopath stuff like this. Okay, wait, what am I looking for? I mean, obviously you can just block, and then they're dead, but you can be bashing here. That is an option. But this was kind of the last real bit of control we had. That loses! Oh, beautiful. Okay. Wow, that has no invuln. Okay, no, we had this interaction here. I missed this. I kind of just air dash into into H-beam. If you really want to choose violence, you can opt to tech forward here. Too late. Too late. But they're kind of ready and waiting. Let me tech. Let me tech. Are you kidding me? Why am I... so confused. I don't know why it's letting me text that like another time's not. Weird. But yeah, I mean, at this point, they're just what they can do. Alright. Well, so... And, okay, I know you said you were a beginner. Do you know blue bounce versus purple bounce? Or basically how off the ground works, OTG works in this game? Because we can turn this into a mini teaching lesson even before. So I'll use Parasol to demonstrate this because this is the character I'm most comfortable with. So in this game, you have one OTG per combo. And so what that ends up looking like, if you notice when they hit the ground, actually, yeah, that works. Training options, input. Okay, that should be clear. This should help it make a bit more visible. Notice when they hit the ground, purple, there's a purple bounce, and then there's a blue bounce afterwards. It's kind of like on the shadow right below them as they hit the ground. Those are your two different OTG states for the most part. Purple means you can still pick up off of it. So I pick up here. Okay, well I can't do it like that. Pick up. I can't pick up again. Once I've used that purple bounce once in a combo, I've lost it for the entire combo. So I bring this up to say, if you have that blue bounce, you can ground tech. If there's that purple bounce, you cannot ground tech. Some buttons will not give anyone the opportunity to OTG. Raw sweeps in this game, with some character exceptions, will always give a blue bounce, aka raw sweeps, you cannot get a combo after. And they can tech. And it does not have to just be teching away. That's just what I have the bot set to. They can do either.
Oh,
hello.
Did I miss the thingy? I just realized you started early.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Sato?
Sato? I had not done Sato yet.
Okay. You can, if you want to ping me when that happens, I can join in.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I've still got another... I'm just about to start this 10-game one, so it'll probably be like 40-ish minutes.
Okay, and then real quick, because I can do it since you're here. Do you have the Discord for? I forget what's the correct one, but is there a what's this? Do you have the Discord invite for South America and or Brazil? One of the two, or both?
Oh, do I? That's a good question.
If not, I'll keep on hunting because I have some questions.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leak, but hint, hint, wink, wink. Keep your eyes open. Whoa.
Actually,
it's my 6-month anniversary as a mod. Oh hell yeah!
As a mod?
Thank you, Twitch.
Oh,
apparently, I don't know why they gave me that, but
yeah. Okay, I don't think I have it.
Okay, no worries. I will look I will look in other places.
Yeah, we like that.
And then yeah, ping me for Sato stuff, and I'll jump around. Woo.
Okay. Sorry for that distraction. 1 second. Yeah, so I bring this up to say certain buttons have techable properties. Parasol Jump Heavy Punch is one of them. If I hit it raw with nothing else in front of it, you just immediately have a blue bounce. That is also true. I probably should have just booted up with Fortune. That is also true for Fortune's Heavy Kick. So that is why I know I can tech there before they bounce. It's instantly bounce. However, if they do a button beforehand that combos into it, it is all of a sudden a purple bounce. And so they were trying to use OTG that they didn't have to do a burst bait. But if you know, you could have teched out of it beforehand. But yeah. A little bit of a side tangent. Hi, Sato. So, I've got this set to review, but Ruby is actually available tonight. So, and hopefully around like 40-ish minutes, we'll get your replays and have Ruby in here to yell at you for routing poorly. And you were Kima. Playing for about a month. Looking for just, yeah, okay. Biggest bullet points. Gotcha. I have played Parasol and Squigly a lot. Give you some of this there. Yeah, the classic. This will kind of just, you'll get a bit more used to this as you play the character. This is just a growing pain. You go to back charge, get yourself quarter circle. Did we go too fast? Or we didn't want both jabs, and we wanted a medium punch. Okay. Insane jab. We should be doing a shot here. Pretty much anytime you see brass already on the way, it's kind of a big no-no for any sort of zoning. Brass unfortunately has an assist. Quite obnoxious for Parasol. So we teched out, we're running away. This worked really well in this instance. I will say this now, if I see a lot of raw tags, I will bring it up because it can become a problem if you do this too consistent. That being said, for this one off, for now, Chef's Kiss. Jumps. A little bit of split. Bring concept full home. You hit a raw sweep. They hit the grounds. Instantly blue buttons. Okay. So, Valentine pretty early sometime. So yeah, Valentine can do a lot of damage. I bring this up mostly to say if you raw tag a lot, it is very high risk. The majority of raw tags in this game are pretty punishable on reaction. So it being a very common habit means you're putting yourself at a lot of risk very often, which is not the best way to play a fighting game, at least for consistency. Machine! Do you know how to DHC? Have you gotten to that stage of this game? Because here, I would honestly recommend doing this to get her out. Probably even going all the way to this. You can stick with this Stick with Parasol. But she's pretty much the thought process for me. She is so low health, and she has red health. I have bar to spare in the first place, so I want, in some way, shape, or form, to keep control of the game, but get Painwheel out, because I want her red health coming back. I want her to be a lot more useful down the line. So bare minimum, I would like to see a DHC to Parasol. Game? What are we doing? Wait, accidentally take control of the wrong one. Let's yeah. This works, because you can just take a ton of damage and don't do what I did. Wait for the final hit. And then go. That's gross. But yeah. So for Parasol builds a decent amount of bar, not as much on hit, but playing neutral with her tier shots, it can build a reasonable amount of bar. Painwheel is weird. She does a reasonable amount of meter build until you have gone into her install, until you go into her super that like changes her properties. Squiggly meter build is definitely painful. But so like even if you commit all the way through, you still have one bar to work with, which I think is a pretty stable position to be in, personally. Oh, Chris. Why did I just... I did replay the over at such a bad spot. Yeah. Fat-fingered everything. Okay. Spent a lot of time at that point. We run offense. We've dropped this a lot. Again, I know you're a beginner, so you're like ironing out a lot of this. But when it comes to like effective practice, understanding that this is a link you need to work on can help. Kind of just identifying problem points. That sucks. So one thing you can do here... Oh wait, I was doing it for a minute. Even if they're not like pressuring you, it lets you get Squiggly in pretty safely on her terms. Oops. That's not what I wanted. But yeah. Pretty much the main thing I'm worried about is this Pinwheel has so little health that anything that hits her, she's dead. That being said, what does Squiggly do? Ah, yeah. This might have worked if you did level 3. It's definitely expensive. Insane. Nah, yeah. Okay, yeah, it doesn't bail you out because the assist is just on the way, period. You kind of have to hold this. Do they know? Are they going to kill you? Ah, that drops. Stand still, keep yourself safe. Love to see it. Ah! At this point, you've got the bar. Just spend it. And then mix. And so, I'm definitely, that's probably one of the things I'm gonna keep an eye on. But at this stage of the game, you're almost at 5 bar. Like, you should be willing, and like kind of aggressively so, to spend some of your meter. You've got plenty to spare, and you have almost nothing to lose. Okay. Did we try and try to do chargeless standstill. That's kind of a hard timing to get used to. Yeah, we're still working on this. Okay. You were about to die there. One thing I did want to. If you're fine with losing OTG. Now you can get your charge here. And then run a much more strong offense. So now you have a full that's not a combo. But yeah, you can run a lot better pressure now that you have your charge. A little shimmy. You already have punch charge? Yeah, okay. Do you? You don't have punch charge, I don't think. Yeah, you don't. Okay. In general. Yeah, so if you're worried about getting her charged, but like in general, if you're going to do this, I would highly recommend going for your punch charge here. If you're going for this, mostly like. Wait, do you have full kick charge already? No, okay, you did. Yeah. That was so confusing. The TLDR is your punch charge, gives you access to your like a decent invincible reversal, and very importantly, it gives you access to your charged sing, your charged medium punch. That is a character-defining tool, whereas the upgrades for her kick options are not as vitally important. So you will see almost every Squiggly, if they have to choose between kicks versus punches, will choose the punch charge almost every time. There are some like niche situations you might want your kicks first, but more often than not, as a general rule of thumb, I would recommend if you're ever trying to get charge, I would be doing it with punches first. But, so, to kind of talk about situations to get her charge in, this isn't necessarily bad. Singing to level 5 is kind of like a gimmick. But not to get sidetracked. If you're talking about wanting to think about getting charge, took over a little too late. You can try and get charge pretty aggressively. If you don't think they're going to be pushing many buttons, you can also do it after you push block them away. Also, if you didn't know, Squiggly 2LP, or not 2LP, sorry, can go undershot. But pretty much any time you've made space, you can threaten to get a charge. This is playing pretty aggressively around spacing and like kind of baiting people to swing at you. Ideally, if you force someone to block Sing, oops, that's not what I wanted. I mean, you can also just get your hit. Anytime someone's dead, great time to get charges, by the way. But usually you will see people call their assist in front of them and use that to get, obviously I can't demonstrate that here, but use that wall to just get their charges. Anytime you kind of get this out, you can make it a lot more awkward to approach you and just get your charge behind that. Insane that that's the input that comes out. So yeah, you can like just make it really awkward for them to do much. Same idea as with an assist. Or you can be really safe and just make sure you're full screen when you do it, because not very many characters can actually kill you for doing this. You will concede a lot of stage position for it, but it kind of really just depends on how aggressively, or I guess the way I could put it, how risky you want to be about getting a charge. I personally, when I played Squiggly, was kind of a psychopath about it. I would charge in people's faces. They have their pros and cons. Being more risky about it means you're more likely to have charge, which is a very good thing for this character. It also means you're more likely to look like an absolute fool and get hit for being silly in front of someone's face. Pros and cons. Emmy, one of the like best Squigglies period roundabouts now, is a lot more passive. She will almost always call her train assist, use it to body block, try and get like almost a full screen away, use that to get her charges, and then play the game from there. It's entirely a matter of preference. Got hit by a full combo, tech out of the corner, jab. What's our full question? Because this, I think I saw you going for this before. Is this the extent of the parasol combo you know? It is not a bad thing. I'm genuinely just trying to get a metric for where you're at in this game. That sucks. I feel that pain. Pretty much for now? Okay, understood. You know the deal. Kind of just whenever you're feeling like it, go into lab, try and flush it out a little bit more. But that just comes with time. Playing the game more. Oh, the classic. Do you know how to throw tech in this game? That is another important question for me to ask. I even knew it was coming, and Okay. Yeah, so one question I have, are you aware you cannot tech if you're holding down back? I'm not gonna, like, I just can't get throw out of these inputs. But I've been mashing it the whole time. So if you ever think you've... Yeah, okay. Just kind of important to double check. Because a lot of these things are random, like esoteric rules that are really easy to lose track of as a beginner. Not the most vitally important thing in the world, I just want to bring it up as a like little reminder. Kill. The drops. You're right. But that's an insane call out. I'm curious. I really can't react. And it's not necessarily a bad habit. It's a good habit, it just can be exploited. And that's kind of just true of fighting games in general. Being too predictable, just kind of becomes a problem. First. Okay. So, like... I don't mean for this to come across as condescending. The two places you have raw tagged have been really actually like legitimately smart places I might consider raw tagging. The thing is, you're a beginner, so I kind of like, I can't give you the full benefit of the doubt you're doing this 100% intentionally. And just understand that doing this like this is a massive risk. I'm curious. Can I get this? Because that wins, actually. Because if they don't commit, just for reference, eventually you start taking a ton of damage. If they're... Okay, that started, doesn't work. Like, if they're ready, this character's actually just dead. Oh right, I don't have a TG. What did I just do? Whatever. But yeah, you get... Especially with the bar they have on the table. Yeah. So it is a dangerous habit. It is a good thing to look out for, especially squiggly raw tag can get really tricky. And it can be a very good call out, but inherently very risky, and if I see it one more time, I'll definitely say tone it down. Also, these H dive kicks, I know it's how you get a combo, but they are incredibly risky. If you want to use your dive kicks for movement, genuinely, the other options tend to be better. Unfortunately, this one kind of just forces you to mix yourself, but like, light helps you recover so quickly. That's a combo. Interesting. Heavy kick should almost entirely just be used as a hit confirm, more than anything else. Did you want that? Ooh, raw silver cord is not it. Silver cord neutral is... I mean, you can see it here. It's better on block frames, but even on block, it's not necessarily good. Silver Cord is almost exclusively a call-out neutral, mostly if you're expecting them to do something armor-related. It can also frame trap off of push blocks, but that's like getting really into the weeds, like middle, upper, intermediate, if not advanced talking points. As of right now, in general, I would be very hesitant to recommend you use Silver Cord neutral. It's pretty risky. Oh, and if you're talking about dive kicks lower to the ground, dive kicks tend to be lower to the ground, but just in terms of like, it can really mess with Squiggly's movement. So it's not a bad option to just like dive kick from full height, especially if you're using it more for movement than to try and force block pressure. If you're trying to force block pressure, I can't necessarily like say it's a great idea. That sucks. I'm gonna point this out because you're a Parasol player. This super has a ton of recovery, which does not matter if you get hit. You are actually dead here. Anytime the super trades, very often I'm not gonna say anytime, but you can somewhat often get a punish. Oof. Instead of doing viewers on block, I would recommend flight canceling instead. But it's very interesting, because obviously your combos need work, but in general, y'all seem to have a solid, like, fighting game understanding of a decent chunk of things. It's an interesting hodgepodge of skills. Yeah, just in the corner, stuck getting mixed. Hit turns into mix, drops, unfortunate. What a cool. They tag two. Dead. It's all on the squiggly. So again, talking about finding time to charge a squiggly, they give you a ton of space. They're not actively running at you. You honestly could have just gotten charge and like canceled it and blocked once you see them running at you. Oh, there's always things to improve on. I've been playing for 5 years and I still suck at this game. Don't get me wrong. But I'm liking a lot of what I'm seeing from a beginner. There's a good understanding of the game, and the rest is a lot more like... you tried to PBGC and just didn't get the input. It happens. Oops. Where's the PBGC window? Why did you push block there? I can't get it either. What in the world? Do you not have charge? Oh, wait, yeah, I don't think you have charge. I'll explain it. Wow, I took over. So let me see. Do we have charges? I don't think we do. I can check here. Okay, we didn't have charge. So I checked that mostly to we get here. So you're trying to mash your DP. If you're unaware, Squiggly without charge, her DP is not invulnerable for the startup. It's not like an actual Dragon Punch. What is the frame data for this? I'm just gonna use the wiki. So yeah, the first 13 frames of her DP without charge are if you want a super, like if you want a reversal, so it's very context dependent. In terms of like mashing a reversal, SBO and Daisy are not great tools because they can both be reacted to. If you are reacting to what your opponent is doing, they are great punishes, but they are not something you want to just guess and throw out. Squiggly's level 3, on the other hand. Pretty good. Oh, okay, I didn't get what I wanted. I just want my dive kick. Solo Squiggly is pretty hard. But if you know how to pilot the character, she can deal a ton of damage even on her own. Solo Squiggly is, or not Solo Squiggly, but Squiggly Anchor as the last character is considered one of the harder things. And so it's like, the reason it was notable, there's a player called Triviality, who played with Squiggly as their anchor as well. And it was like a notable exception that their Squiggly made comebacks, because that is not commonplace. She's pretty resource hungry, but if you get used to piloting the character, she has the tools. You just have to be good. It's hard. It's hard, and you need to be set up from previous points in the game. Bop, 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 bop. Drops, drops, drops. So, how did we get hit? Okay. Drops. Jab. Yeah, drops, drops, drops. Did you do this intentionally? Looks like it. Okay, you know that works. Interesting. Bop. Nice. No, gotta work on that confirm. That's hard. Combos are hard. Oh no, you were so right. Just a little too slow. And I'll point this out. I don't expect you to necessarily remember it. Oftentimes, doing both heavy punches with bands here can push her a little too far away. So it's usually actually going to be a good habit to do a single heavy punch here. I know that's like pretty nitty-gritty detailed, but maybe it'll save you. Very likely you're going to have to get burned by it, and then all of a sudden you'll just start recognizing when it happens. Did you want that? Oh, I took over right before you did that. Really? I mean, I know that's not a true block string. But what did we do? Whatever. Okay, they drop. And so, this is a little what I'm talking about, Daisy not being the greatest as like a mashing reversal. They really have to be overcommitting into it, and even if they are, they can still react. So, like, I'll take control of the other person just to show you. They see this, they have all the time in the world to still do that. Or they can do this. And, wait, what? That doesn't work, interesting. Yeah. And then you actually die. So it's a very scary thing to just be throwing out willy-nilly. Pressing on the way down. Ah, yeah, silver card. And that's kind of the whole gist of why it is very rarely used. Oh, no. So, the annoying thing about Parasol, and this is something you'll just have to get used to. At max range, the only way for you to get a combo here you're gonna have to sniper. And then pick them up. You can do... Oh, wait. does that not work? Am I crazy? It doesn't work. I'm not gonna recommend this. That's insane. But yeah, this combos after your heavy punch, and as long as you have OTG and but yeah, very specifically at this range, like this is a range as a Parasol player you will just get used to recognizing. The only way for you to continue here is to do Sniper, barring assists and other things. So it's kind of just, as you play the character, you'll get used to the range. Kill. Okay. One of my questions is, are you intentionally trying to reset here, or is this a combo? Because I think I know what's happening. I think you think this is a combo, but it does not work without a tier on them. For reference, oh my god, please. You need to have this tier from shot on them in order for that to actually combo. Because the only way this ends up comboing is if that tier explodes and detonates on them. Otherwise, you don't have enough time to notice how the combo counter resets. On the fourth hit, it just drops away. As opposed to if I do pop, 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 and heavy punch, that combos, you get a full fourth hit on the counter. So if you're wanting to do this, you will need to get a tier, you'll need to do a string first to get a tier on them. This is fine. I just, yeah, you're dead. No, I'm not. Okay, I guess question. Are you... like, a fighting game player who understands combo notation and all that sort of stuff? Or is Skullgirls like one of your first forays into the genre? Because I don't want to give you a ton of information that's not super helpful for you, so I would kind of want to get a gauge on what will actually make sense. What? How did I... Well, okay, so I'll go over it. Parasol specifically. I mean, I think it's true for, I don't know, but she's the only person who really has this 4 heavy kick. Okay, I need to turn on my inputs again. So, you can get, like, if I'm holding back, I'm just getting this input. The thing Parasol has going for her, as a kind of like developer intended shortcut around this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You can keep back charge by holding up back in the combo, and this will give you her 5 heavy kick as opposed to her 4 heavy kick. So if you look at my inputs, the second I start holding, like the second I start the combo standing, I'm holding up back and I keep holding up back, which lets you keep back charge. That's not what I wanted. So it's kind of annoying to do from crouching because you can accidentally get pillar or a quarter circle backwards. Those are kind of easy inputs to get. But you can keep back charge. You can keep back charge and for heavy kick at the same time. Again, that's really kind of getting into the weeds, and you might not need to know that information for a long period of time, but if it helps. And so you're playing Sewer Rat here. We'll see. I don't know if we'll get a ton of great advice out of this. Sewer Rat is like pretty much an advanced player. Yeah, this is an obnoxious match for Parasol. Yeah, I mean, Parasol's just dead. So, to give you an example of what kind of playing this matchup looks like, if I take over the Parasol, you're wanting to dash block a lot. And so that is just inputting dash and then holding backwards to make sure you're blocking. And that lets you get close enough to then threaten things. But you can also, as Parasol, another good, like really good tool to use, super jump can get you a good amount of space. You don't really need to use a button after your super jump, but using heavy kick helps, because heavy kick messes with your air momentum, so you get a little bit more carry. But again, I'm just most of the time dash blocking in and keeping myself safe. So, dash block is not exclusively dashing with the punch macro. Either way you do it, the easier way to do it is to use the punch macro, because you don't have to swap from holding forward and back. So like that is the way I'm doing it. I can turn on inputs, and my inputs will be at the top when I'm taking over, so I'm just mashing jab. I'm the banner across the top. I'm hitting 2 punches. You can also put a macro on this and then just holding block afterwards, but you can still do forward, back, forward, back. I'm not super clean with it because, again, my preferred way of moving is with the dash buttons. But you still have to be holding back. It's not just inherently using the dash macro. Because, like, I can just... Like, this is just me dashing. I'm not blocking afterwards. You dash and then immediately swap to holding back. It's a good thing to practice, and it's not inherently just useful versus zoners. It's a good default movement habit, just moving and keeping yourself safe. Oh, hit the drop. And now you have to deal with the criminal child. You're not dead, but you need to guess for your character. I don't think you're dead. You're dead. Okay. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about. And so you're aware, doing stuff like this can be quite dangerous. For the record, it is more expensive, but it is a much more consistent option. Oop. Obviously, this ends up working because they're actually pressing, but even if they're blocking, you can usually go into SBO and keep yourself safe. You have a character with safe DHCs, so it is a thing to consider to just use a actual reversal more. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. You got the hit. And then what happened? Ah, I see. And then you get anti-aired. If you're insane. Oh man, I don't really think. Yeah, if you're insane, you get this. But that's a lot. Oh. Yeah, this is just hard to navigate. Thorough beam is really obnoxious. Standard beam, a little bit of jockeying, and you swing. That happens.
Detected. Please update your system.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
So, yeah. Egret helps. Egret's a pretty solid tool. But in general, you just need to get used to using movement. I don't recommend the float that much, because you're kind of just hanging there. I mean, that's my assumption. So, again, like, especially with the understanding you're a beginner, Lay Sympathizer Sewer Rat is legitimately around my skill level. Like, they're quite good at this game. They didn't kill you? What are they? Ah, beautiful. But it's, yeah, it's so hard to keep them both in a combo. Oh my god, you blocked me. What in the... Just... I hate this. Oh, that's gross. Brother, what? Yeah, like, this is the kind of... This is what you're getting with. Oh, yeah, that's tough. You're mashing us the whole time, right? So... To kind of show you why I don't recommend mashing, like, they did in a different way exactly what I'm also about to like tell you, but they can react after they see you do this. So just to show you. Bam. I have the screen freeze and everything to wait, and then just go, okay, here's my answer. For the record, they can also do that and win. Like, they get a full combo on you afterwards. So, SBO and Daisy both are reactable after the fact. So if you're just simply using them as a, oh my god, bail me out reversal, oftentimes your opponent can react to it happening and punish you for it. Insane. What a dive kick. But yeah, it's...
Build up. Cat tie complete.
Cameras rolling and action.
Yes and no. Parasol, obviously, you have to have charge. But the thing your team has going for it is with multiple meter. Your team has a safe DHC, or another way to put this, if you are wrong, pretty much as long as they're not squiggly, usually you can DHC to something else and keep yourself safe. Squiggly mashing is just her defense is tough. Your other characters, I think you can afford to like actually send it more. Just full send a invuln reversal. Why did that? What in the world? Oh, you comboed into it, so you don't have OTG. That's probably what happened. This matchup's just hard. God, you're dead. Okay, so I know I did not get through everything, but it has been an hour kind of going into the nitty-gritty for other things, so I think, unfortunately, I will not get through these because we still got one more after you. What I will say, the things I noticed, combos, like I talked about, I'm not going to rail on this point too much because it's, again, just spend a bit more time when you're feeling like it, practicing, getting used to full combos, and then next step after that is starting to think about resets a little bit. But yeah, for now, combos are a great place to keep focus on. A lot of it genuinely is just going to be play the game more, keep having fun, keep putting time in, movement will start feeling more natural, neutral will start feeling more natural. That's kind of just the stage of the game you are at. In terms of active, like things to actively be thinking about and working on, I want you to push block a little more. I noticed you have not been push blocking a ton, and if you can, it's hard. If you can, try and push block a little earlier. Try and push block by the second or third thing you are blocking. Sometimes the first really helps, but that's a bit harder. So again, like usually a good starting benchmark to think about is the second or third thing you're blocking. That's a good time to push block. So push block a little bit more, and then I would request you raw tag a little less. Again, it's just putting yourself at a lot of risk. And the final thing is think about your DHCs a little more. Again, you're like neutral and pressure. Obviously, it can get worked on. I don't think it's the biggest problem, so which is why I'm not commenting on it. I liked a lot of what I saw, especially for a beginner player. That looked like that aspect of your gameplay, I would start calling borderline intermediate, whereas some of the other things can use a little bit more shoring up, which is why I'm focusing on them more. But again, in general, I liked a lot of what I was seeing. You have a really good foundation to build off of. And at the stage, the best way for you to improve is just keep playing, keep having fun, keep enjoying it. And so to reiterate the like 3 or 4 bullet points in terms of things to focus on, push block a little earlier, start thinking about DHCs to 1, allow yourself to reversal and keep it safe, 2, to cycle your characters. Those 2, work on combos a little bit. And there was one final bullet point that my brain is blanking on. But yeah, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, please, by all means, ask away. Or if you're thinking about them later, just ping me in the VoD review section with either the question or if it's like a timestamp specific thing. Timestamps always help for context. But, nah, I mean, that's the kind of funny thing about VoD review. Oftentimes people will ask me, like, what's my problem with this? And watching it, at least personally, I find, like, your issue is not this, your issue is completely... It's... So instead of tagging or letting them die, I would highly recommend doing super. So what that will look like is in a reversal situation, you could do Napalm Pillar, Parasol's Flash Kick. You can do Napalm Pillar into bikes, into install. I think it's quarter circle back kicks for Painwheel. And that in general should keep yourself pretty safe. You can also just a neutral, do Sniper into install, and again, Sniper will usually cover a lot of what install ends up, like, lagging. So you can use that to cycle through your characters. If you have a Squiggly behind, you can do any of their supers into an SBO, and more often than not, that will let Squiggly get in with no risk to herself. Again, it's like there's asterisks with everything in this game because there's so many different situations you could be talking about. But more often than not, I know you said, like, meter feels painful with that team. Trust me, it is worth it to spend the 2 to keep a character alive, oftentimes. Because you keep that character alive, they go in the back, they start even getting their health back, because if they have any red health left, that will start regenning while they're behind the rest of your team. So I would highly recommend spending the bar to cycle your characters and to keep them safe. It's a much safer way instead of tagging. Because you have Painwheel on your team, you can also do the raw tag, or it's not a raw tag, but you can do the tag route. Like you were doing with Parasol, you can do 4 heavy kick into Painwheel tag, and that will combo. You might even be able to do Squiggly Silver Cord into Painwheel. I don't know if that works. That's me kind of guesstimating. It might not. But so your team has a couple of different ways to cycle, but basically spend meter to do it. I would highly recommend spending meter to do it. Because yeah, there is a time and a place to let your character die, but Painwheel for double, the DHC synergy will honestly be pretty similar for those 2, and the difference is just going to be playing, like actually playing double and actually playing Painwheel will be very different, as well as the assists they offer will be very different. That's going to be a bit more of the change, as opposed to how their combos and safe DHC works. It is Time Sato. Hopefully Ruby will be here in just a sec. But actually, I mean, while we're talking about this, I can just go into training room and show you. So your team is Parasol. Assists don't really matter for what I'm talking about. Binion. And Sweetly. So even like if you're just a neutral and you want to get her out, you can just do this. Like even if they block it, your characters are now cycled, and you have you've got that going for you. And then so like I was saying, again, even full screen, you can just do this and get your characters out. And if you, this is not going to work as well up close, but again, full screen. And now we're just playing the game. You do have the option again to, if you want to cycle your characters like this, do it that way. Honestly, that does work. Okay, good to know.
Okay.
In terms of sniper and install, it's, you just need to make sure.
Okay, I'm here, bud. Real quick, I'm gonna feed my cat. So.
Okay. You need to make sure you do it before the screen ungrays. So usually, like, it'll just be easiest to do it like that. Oh wait, that's not viewer. What's the input for viewer? Oh, that's quick step forward. Okay. But yeah, and if you're not going for the combo, it's not like it matters. And again, I think most of my feedback is honestly more like not even doing it for a combo. If you have the hit and you have the combo, it's a great time to cycle your characters. Oh, that's the wrong thing. But yeah, food for thought. Oops, that didn't combo.
Yeah. Alright. What did I miss? Why is there no sharing for me?
Nothing much. Because you didn't have meter.
Oh, okay. You did.
As I was kind of wrapping up the other one. So,
Okay.
you ready to see some big band riding?
Oh, big band routing. Oh,
Or not big band, Beowulf. I mean both.
Okay. Well,
But they were asking mostly for the wolf routing.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see.
What do we got?
Using my colors too. We gotta.
We got a kill.
On the way. Okay. Got hit. Got hit.
Also-
got hit. Got hit.
I kind of wanna. You don't press heavy punch here?
You can press either. I think you're better off doing like either light kick or light.
Right here, like it.
Yeah, like just right before.
Yeah, you.
Light punch or light kick, yeah. And then you can go from there. Like, yeah, because I think Ban gets hit by the bomb the first part, so you go for the stagger route, and then that way you can go ahead and get the combo. 2, 1. Low key. If you go back a bit.
Yeah. So they just kill here.
Not that they could kill here, but they could. There's two things that you can do. Yes, you could have killed there, but with the amount of undizzy that you have, you definitely could have saved the hype and gone for a reset before going for the knockdown.
Yeah.
You can do a little bit more before. And now, if you don't kill here, okay, the Wiki D&D.
Wait, we don't have an Izzy for this. Oh, right, you're Beowulf. Never mind. Not bad.
Okay.
Also,
I throw too early.
like throws too early. Is there any major reason to go for this versus the grounded stuff? Because Beowulf's incoming is just stupid.
Mainly, it's for you want to go for throw. It's the idea is that if they tech, you already start getting undizzy draining. If they don't tech, you can at least either go for your resource and then set up the undizzy drain anyways. So it all kind of depends on the context. I mean, right now they have high end dizzy and there's no like threat to like match level 3 incoming, so it's not too bad. Also, VGC get
Also, what are we VGCing?
probably jab. Oh, the jab maybe yob. Oh, what the? Oh, you were trying to do it as if you were in the ground already.
Yeah,
we were trying to go for
we're not on the
yeah.
ground, gamer. You're fat. You're not that fat. What do you mean you pressed heavy punch by accident? This was not an accident.
That's a full quarter circle and a half there.
There's no world in which we thought they were crossing us up either. I tried to do another thing.
Yeah, and even if it was like the H chair thing, because that's the only thing that you can think of is like you weren't grounded yet; you were still too high.
And Beowulf not dead.
Okay.
I guess.
I'm assuming that was supposed to be AC, but maybe too high level to do. Also, you can kill her, yes.
Kind of. We were mashing quarter circle forward.
I think they were anticipating to block, but they didn't do anything, so they flinched.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, tech shield fight. Also, you do have safety HC, so if worst comes to worst.
Yeah.
Also, you can match on that as band too.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, on the reset there, that's a Timpani.
Timpani.
Not dead yet, but if you
Yep.
safety HC. Also, no, you got Lang. Did you get Lang cancel for a
Yeah.
Well, well, it looked slow, but you definitely could have pressed.
I mean, the press medium punch.
Yeah, so you could have pressed your jab.
Did they press jab? And it just got 8? No, we just pressed.
No, they yeah, so if you as Bale here, you could have pressed your jab, and then avoided this whole situation while also killing him.
Yeah. And then another thought I also have, especially because I see the assist coming. It's a little bit slower than jab. Because
Yeah, I mean,
punishing them.
Yeah, you have two ways that you can like A, B, and then H toss it afterwards, or you can.
There's not. Oh, wait. Why is there time
Yeah,
this time? Or is it the hit stop versus the? It's the if they block it, you can get the H chair.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the often, I'm probably just throwing here because the assist behind them.
And then you lose Bayo.
Matchup with Doom and Despair. We way
you way overcommitted.
When I don't mind the jabs, but where are we?
Even at the 2LK is fine.
Yeah.
But like once you went to medium 2MK, that was really good.
I'm tech throwing there. Because that bunny is a problem.
Yeah, you know they're waiting for the bunny.
Actually, I'm curious. Does the psychopath option work?
They're trying to do L train.
I took control of the wrong character. Whatever. L train probably works here too.
I'm pretty sure it does. But... You're not dead yet. You have one more. No.
I mean,
You're lucky that they chicken blocked it.
yeah. Going back to. It is Painwheel.
Also, you
But
did
you bet your
M-train.
life.
Yeah, that is definitely you betted your soul on it. Yeah, this one. Yeah, that one was Hail Mary.
You don't even get anything off of this.
You know a match is coming. Yep. Were you blocking? No, you were not. You were not blocking.
Wait, does the hit stop get covered? Wait.
No, because it's AHC, so you don't have hit stop.
Hit stop does not go away on DHC unless it's a command throw coming after.
Is that how?
It's very specific.
No,
that's why SBOSSJ is so stupid.
Well, it's also because the other thing as well too is like what should we call it for? Well, I mean, as SBOS is stupid.
Yeah, the super hit stop covers it.
But that's what I mean. I don't think they were holding back already. Like they weren't holding.
No, I'm checking to see if you can parry after push slash.
Oh no, because you already did the up forward, so you're already out of the window.
I mean, you can up forward and can you never up forward and parry?
There's if I remember, where the hell is CJ? Because there's like a lockout specific time, from what I recall.
Okay, yeah. I was trying to see if you can parry here, but that's tough. Actually, why am I trying to parry? What am I doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, why are you not blocking? Why are you?
I mean, blocking is fine. I want to see if I can. No, I'm pretty sure his stop covers that. Insane. Okay. I can't even tip it in here. Oh, wait, I don't have bar. The bar happens afterwards because you die. My bad. Whatever. Ignore the nuns. Oh my god. I'm a genius. Low-key, I couldn't see the bar because Big Ben was fat.
That's true.
Although I'm not, like, it sucks. This mix is not real versus Beowulf. Anything that requires them to jump over you.
I'm gonna airwolf. I think you can also just wake up and air throw in time, funny enough.
Actually, yeah, there might be enough for that.
Yeah, so if you go back after the tag.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, right. No,
and then you can just, and then you can do into immediate A train, level 1, get the corner, or you have options.
Get the chair. Better be push block. No, don't push block that ever, please.
Yeah, against Peacock, you're not wanting to push block the projectiles. That's
I mean, this wasn't even the projectile though. Like, this just like push blocking this only helps her game plan.
Yeah.
She's trying to get away, you just further sent her away and got to the ground later, which meant you can't move. Like, just to give you a frame of reference. You cover so much more space. Door's stuck! But you get the
yeah, and especially in this matchup, you gotta call ban as your shield, which is annoying, but the good thing is that you're a duel, so you have some way to work with. But...
Sweep.
Check chase, check roll. Yeah.
You died with Lenny in front of you.
You should have died for that.
Okay. That's insane.
Why did she get hit?
Because she wanted to punish the arm. Giant Step does not work with a bomb on the screen, by the way.
Yeah.
The big man eats it. Okay.
Don't. We won't worry about it.
One thing I did want to say, it sucks, but this is you have to do this for this matchup, especially for the bombs you like see coming.
Yeah,
why am I getting double parry noises but not actually getting the second parry? That tripped me out. Whatever.
You're getting rollback. Yeah, we're gonna have to start updating this combo because yeah, that would have killed already.
I mean, even doing this, I think we're still dead. If we just don't drop it.
No,
But-
I mean, even no. Like you could like let me rephrase it. If you go back to us, like the 2OK. So after the 2OK, you do the H toss, jump up forward, Grundle plus
Assist, yeah.
plus train, yeah, and then that by itself would have already got you like the damage you needed to kill.
Nope. Wait, is it? It's not 2 HP each chair, right? It's just like 5 HP.
No, you can do 5 HK. You can,
Okay. Or 5. Oh, yeah.
yeah, you can do 5 HK, H chair, and then
God, I'm
no,
so
you gotta dash them. Come on, Dutzy, come on. we practiced this a little while ago, but we practiced it.
I honestly practiced that more.
Well, yeah, because you don't have an assist to back you up like that.
Smart.
But
Oh my god, why can't I get my light kick? And I forgot
And
to
then
put the
you-
assist, yeah.
but that's the idea. That you built the hype, and that would already kill. That would have killed her like then and there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a see, chat. When you guys see me being all angry whenever I play this game.
Oh, what did you press on the way back there? Retreating light kick?
I think that was supposed to be Blitzer. Let me see. It's the only thing I can think of. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Damn! Look at
I
know.
even if you're like trying to pressure Peacock here, is that really the move?
Not with not in this duo setup now. Because you don't have anything to lock her down like that, so
Yeah.
you're honestly asking to die. And you don't have hype to back you up. Even if you wanted to blitz or go in, like you don't have something to go out, so you're being super.
Like I know I'm violence incarnate, but my brain just wants to men go in.
Oh yeah, and this you just go you just do your hot normals.
And then is there any way to punish? Oh god.
Also yes. You need to move. You
What?
Go ahead and tuck it.
Oh, I'm trying to get it to whiff like it was in the okay. Oh my god, that has so much more recovery than I remember.
Yeah, you have time. You just gotta move.
Go in.
Nope, get in there, buddy.
Well, good night, Beowulf. Oh, wait, the assistant hit. Your toes.
Yeah, the low. Yep. Also, I'm pretty sure on that incoming, you can definitely parry OS that.
Ugh.
Also, this also goes back to what Dunce was saying. You overcommitted. Jab, and throw would be okay. You gotta. I don't know what the age is right now for you gamer, but you gotta have something in there.
Yeah, that one
You know,
I understand a little bit more because they didn't go all the way into medium and then giant step with.
No, they did.
No.
They did light, medium, and then heavy.
Yeah, but so like the difference in my head is like, well, that they were going straight into 2 HP afterwards. They didn't go into medium,
Yeah.
but that at least makes a little bit more sense than overextending with the literal timer, the bunny,
Oh, yeah,
like
with
in
the-
your face the whole time. That one's kind of just like, oh god, I got checked by armor and I wasn't fast enough.
Oh yeah, no, that part we will send them. They know where they're going.
Push moving.
Oh, you got hit, and then it was crossed.
Is it? So when I'm in this spacing, oh my god, please.
That's whatever you think. It may not be the
that still
case.
doesn't work.
This giant chud, bro.
This is supposed to go
Nope,
over.
you get.
What?
Yeah, but you get clipped by plane. You're getting clipped by plane.
Oh my god! There we go. Okay. Delete
Yeah,
it.
you're getting.
My bad.
This chud.
My bad. So yeah, you can choose that as an option. But I
thought it was in
there's
real
little
time.
toesy woesies behind him. I was having a stroke trying to figure out why that wasn't working.
Oh, you got married.
It happens.
Also, you should be... Actually, go back. Did you have 2-bar when that happened? Oh, no, you didn't. Okay.
Off the counter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can alpha counter that. Just get... Get in. You gotta go in. You gotta go in. Okay. Recall? No recall? There you go. No! No! You can just go walk up to OK. Just walk up to OK or 2MK. Either or.
I mean,
You gotta move.
Yeah.
Move! Yo, you gotta move!
You
Come on,
said just walk
like that.
right?
I didn't say walk. What I said, you gotta get up there.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that, or if you want to make it easy, 2OK, 2MK.
Yeah, I forgot the route afterwards, but
Well, it might be too far, but you have to filter it. Also, that is an arm moment. You can on that.
yeah.
I really wanted to.
Well, you don't get a combo.
At least you played the knockdown.
Don't do this.
Yeah, don't do
No,
no.
No, we're tech chasing after this. We are not letting them out of the corner.
The only thing that I can maybe meet you in the middle is that you were afraid of the bomb explosion and running out of iframes. That's the only thing that I can. No, too late. All right, you should be dead. Retro, if you don't kill here, I'll kill you.
I didn't even sign up for VoD review. Why is my name on the list?
Yeah, I said retro. I didn't say guns.
I know.
Okay, and all right, well, GG. What did you press? Probably J.
Heavy punch, And I don't think, like, in general, just thinking about the matchup, does that really get you much here?
What, JHP?
Because even if they're, like, starting to retreat and do their thing, does that prevent them from doing anything?
The thing, chances are with JHP like that, chances are you're up in your chance to get JMK. You might get one back. So you can using your like grounded normal like JHP or 5 HP is probably better off. Oh, drop the combo. They dropped the combo.
I feel that pain in my soul. I refuse to go for that. I cannot get that timing for the life of me. Even better though, it wasn't just the mic drop dropped. It was the mic drop into L chair dropped afterwards too. None of that.
Just not meant to win. Okay, if you don't kill this person right now, if you don't kill them. Hey.
That hop dash was so early.
Yeah, way too early.
I'm so sorry.
So you got those? No.
Well, it's a okay. Look, it's a weird part of replay takeover. You cannot. Okay.
Okay, that's because of your timing of it. That's
Yeah.
why I do it a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get you.
Wait,
two
no,
done.
I took over the wrong one.
And when we get you, big dog.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Oh.
lose it.
Chat, they're saying that they're gonna give me the replays instead. Nope. You and Torgan are gonna go through this relapse again.
It's funny because I had this really consistent.
And
Oh
then
my
what
God,
happened? You stopped
wow.
playing him.
There we go.
There you go.
I mean, that's yeah.
And then you can do 2LP, 2MP, 2HP, yada yada.
In my defense, I've also played on keyboard because my controller is broke.
Okay, but like, oh, that was also be aware of the land cancels that can happen from that. So
Not
you
even
gotta be
just-
moving with your blitz.
Yeah, also not even just land cancels, like Even without lane cancel, you fucking die. Oh.
Oh, don't say no!
It's been a week. It's been a week.
We were doing so good.
Did you have any hype? I don't think you did.
No, you already used it in the beginning.
Aye, that blitzer.
Okay, okay. Also, real quick, if you really want to start it, you don't have to do the jail because that's at least not on lights. That adds to the scaling. Oh, and GG. You did have time to super cancel out of it though. You needed to do it earlier than that. Yeah. And then you had Hive, so you can do backdrop if you wanted to. Nothing! No! Happy birthday! Okay.
Give me this one. Oh!
Is what you would say! Also, what did you press? And why is it not Imperial Weapon incoming until they show you?
Is it? Wait.
You just won't forward.
Is Stephanie quarter circle forward?
Quarter circle forward, yes. And kicks. You Imperial Weapons because they're above your head, so you're gonna get easy. Okay.
I know. This is not.
It's okay. I'll say it. I'll say it. I think that assist sucks, and you're way too far for something like that. It does, and the unblockable setup does not work the way you think it does. So doing that will definitely, if you're right, great. But if you're not, you will die. Like you will lose your team.
The fact that we've seen this, I think, 3 times at this point is just kind of like. I like it as a gotcha. I do not like it as a. This is a part of my consistent game plan versus this character.
With the thing is that you don't have to. Okay. W low parry. Also, I'm also gonna say you could have armed it afterwards, but regardless, with ban against Painwheel, you can wait. Hold on, where's the berry video? If you need the ban, berry. Okay, I got a whole different thing. Okay, my bad. Oh. Ooh, there we go.
Speaking of why did
Sato, you have homework. Alright. I put it in the voice chat for VoD review. Barry goes into depth, so that way you can kind of get an idea. If you...
This is replay takeover.
I was about to. That was fun.
But yeah.
You still... No. Go back. No. Go back to that A share.
Okay, that's right.
You low-key could have got that pickup. Low-key.
Captain
Hop JMK. And then you gotta Michael Mouse that pickup.
Okay. That bomb.
Oh, keyboard.
That bomb might. The bomb might be cooked.
Unless low-key hop JMK. I don't think you get both.
No. That bomb is just like a.
No, low-key, I get it. Low-key, I get it. Low-key me, I get it. It's okay. We won't hold up everyone's time if it was me. There's a reason why I'm not on a controller. And then, what do we need to spend this one? Also, Sato, if you want the easiest, if you want to not think about the incoming, especially since it's a projectile, you can do down parry in the air because it's a projectile, so you don't have to actually think about the direction on parry incoming. for laser like that.
What happened?
Also, I'm pretty sure you. No, go back. What was the beginning part?
What happened?
Oh, you did. No. You did it too fast. That's what happened. You need to delay it. So you did it before she hit the ground. So delay it.
Okay.
Yeah. You did it too fast.
That looks so wrong. Oh my god, that's so unfortunate. There's no way.
Yes, it is the reason why it matters. It's
Now you know.
Ruby, why are you so angry all the time when playing this game?
Low-key, Big Ben deserves it though. We are not tossing.
And
the chair
that- and
like
that's big true.
We are not tossing the chair like that.
Okay. Okay, there's you can toss the chair in this matchup. Asterisk. There's a very like asterisk, like tons of asterisks when it comes to it.
So okay, I'll put it like this. You can run a game plan full screen around this, but I would like you to still get more out of your chair toss, which is never going to happen with that big bone on the screen.
Yeah. Like if you're gonna use it, you're mainly trying to use your iframes on the H toss.
Okay, we are way too
obvious.
close to sweep this time.
Yeah.
This is choosing a option. This is fine.
This being right here, so you. Yeah, so like if you want to air to air them, JLP, JLK, this is good there. Air throw, like there's other things that you can be doing, or even just holding it down.
If you're a psycho, you can again do that. It doesn't work in this situation, but
I think if you do grounded and blitz, you might be okay. Yeah, like
I
you
guess
can
it's a little
do
funky,
something.
but yeah.
Yeah.
You can also just sit there and call H. My meat shield. That's not a punish?
Let's see. I already jumped. What are you trying to do? Oh no, I think that button is like mad like blood.
Well, no, it's a throw afterwards.
Oh no, because you push block. That's why.
I think even with the push block, you just chose the worst button known to man to do it. Why do I not get my assist? Whatever. Yeah, press 2 LP there. That's a punish. Oh,
Also,
this
you
is
way over.
what
Yeah,
are we
you super committed.
My bad.
This is why the most important thing as a Bayo player is patience.
And
This is
height.
why and hype. Yeah, you need to have hype moments and aura, but also patience. Like you gotta have the patience as if you know what? Because I'm on stream and I am a concentrator. You gotta have patience. You're gonna have patience like me. When I get calls for like the dumbest things at work, you gotta have that patience just listening to that person. It's like that. It's like being at a call center. It's like that. Also, you're not dead.
I have no clue how this matchup goes besides Big Ben cannot avoid lasers for his life.
I don't know how to best describe this matchup. The only thing, so I don't care what those. There is only like two of Marie's that are really good that makes it hard to determine the matchup.
We just sent it.
Yeah, we just sent it. I think a lot of it for Marie feels like you have to do a lot of patience and you want to catch her. And I feel like you kind of have to treat it similar to like Robo and Painwheel, where like you're kind of waiting. It's a lot of waiting. Yeah. Where if you get too antsy, you will get yourself killed. But like, there's also like the other things as well too. She doesn't have like real reversals, quote unquote, until like she has meter. So it's just like a lot of trying to not be like trying to be within that mid-screen range. Oh. I think if you could have pressed the falling button, maybe.
There are a couple of different things I'm gonna try. So first things first, here, Loki, I want to do that.
Oh yeah, that's number one. That's number one off the rip.
But,
I'm going to Tsukiyomi cancel.
So, and then it was.
I think you can definitely.
No.
Oh no, I think you can airstall maybe, airstall and blitz. Or oh no, wait, do you get meteor strike like Smash? Never mind. This. Or wait, can you land cancel arm? Loki. Yeah, yeah.
That looks so wrong. Oh, what?
Yes, yes. That's what I'm all about. That's what I'm. And then maybe you could probably H toss it if you really wanted to land cancel H toss.
The timing on this is so weird.
Yeah, because they changed it, man. And we're gonna get PME. PME will pay for this.
Oh my god.
And Canada.
This thing.
Primarily Canada. Canada will go first. Canada knows what to do.
Goodbye. Yeah. Ah.
Oh, you missed it. I'm on the way.
So, Loki.
On the way. If I'm you, if I got hit there, I'm doing Blitzer again. If I got hit by the item drop, I'm Blitzing.
Even talking about like all this. Give me my chair. Where's the item drop? Can I get my taunt? Oh my god, I couldn't get my taunt when I wanted. Once I see the item drop, I'm calling my assist and getting taunt.
Yeah, you can either get your hype and go from there, or you can try to use that for forward.
Yeah. I'm greedy, so I want my taunt.
And you know what? That's so real. That's
Ay, caramba. I cannot do the taunt for my life. I know there was a window here for it. Oh, whatever. Whatever, you get my idea.
Go ahead and do your macro.
There's a macro that helps with that.
There quote unquote is, and when I do it, it never quote unquote works. Also body block.
So even if the assist wasn't here, they're
also just smart.
They're at a range where they can just do this and eat the arm.
And then you die, and then you get sent to hell, and then you're told that this is a skill issue. Oh.
Why is Ruby so mad? You wanted him here.
I don't think you guys ever see me when I have to watch Beowulf gameplay.
Okay, this band needs patience. You said you're trying patience. I do not see it. This is not patience. This is throw everything.
You gotta sit there, like you gotta.
Where are the e-brakes? Where the symbol? Like
2 HP. Like there's like you could be doing 2 HPs even in that space.
The good old JLK button. The like.
Symbols like from that, especially when their back to the corner like that.
I can't move away. Hold this.
Hold this for me. There we go. You wanna? You know. Also, you could have thrown that Loki.
Yeah. It's just about to. No.
No, you did L chair. I saw that.
Oh, it's not L chair.
Oh, that's not L chair. Can you H chair it?
Yeah, you can H chair it.
And then you get the pickup, and then you get the happy birthday, and then you have to hope for the best that they stay together until the chair is off cooldown.
Does that actually? Am I doing this wrong? That's the pickup for here, right?
From close you can do JHK. But you gotta move, Don. So you gotta do that like you gotta do that like you believe in it, like your life is on the line. Oh my
god.
You're too slow. Yeah, you're too slow. You.
There we go.
There you go.
I always forget how fast you can act out of it. That's the wrong button, but you get the idea.
5 HK. You have to. And then you gotta Mickey Mouse it, and hopefully chair
Yeah, you
gets
get the
off,
chair.
and you have the UD for it, and. Also, we go back. On the item drop. Item drop now. Oh no, you're good. Okay, there's two things you can do. Let me see. What did they press? 2 okay? Okay, never mind. Yeah, you just have
Hold
to
that.
Yeah. If they didn't go for 2 okay, I was gonna say go for endless.
They cheat with the 50-50.
Yeah.
Playing solo and just losing a game to that mix on repeat.
I'm supposed to shake their hand afterwards.
Oh my god.
Also,
We
wait,
just
wait,
ran
go
into
back.
the ball.
Low key, go back to the arm hit. Can you replay takeover on the arm hit? Like on the start of a arm hit. Okay, delay it. Can you? Oh, I was gonna say, I wonder if you can delay it a little bit just so Ban can get to the other side and you keep corner.
Oh, okay, I see. I understand. Oh my god.
You might not have space.
No, you got it.
Oh no, wait, hold on. There you go.
And then you
you can.
the bam, the bomb.
I wonder. Do you not have time for? Oh no, wait.
No.
I said yeah. No, no.
Honestly, it's probably
that-
still worth it though.
Yeah, because unless you keep corner and you do a lot of damage on Marine. Yeah. Yeah. Replay takeover moment. Yeah.
Oh no, it's I need to do it even though Bayo's still facing forward. I need to do it. Wait, no, that's
Still
just
facing
corner
forward?
circle forward. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I just mixed it up. Look, it's been a week.
Okay, you're telling me, man. You got a car. Okay, you don't have to brass that. You can on that trade you can run up and pick up with 2 okay. So you don't have to. So you can definitely get the kill. Also, I'm gonna sound like JP. You can use 2 okay there. Or DP.
We're just letting this Marie do things. They're just pressing buttons above us. We're acting like.
Also, well, I don't know why we're doing Giants then.
Yeah.
Again, like when yeah, so you have 2 MK, you have all very scared. Sato, I'll tell it to you like this: they're more scared of you than you should be scared of them.
If you notice, they're literally just doing things in this area and like above your head. Why did I get? Do I have to cross it?
Because yes, you have to cross cut because you cost their input.
Wee jingly keys. It scales me, but I don't care. What? Cursed replay takeover is not giving me DP there. But yeah, they're just doing stuff above your head. That's peak Beavis then. And obviously, this is all reliant on you knowing, like, watching what the Marie is doing, but he genuinely is just swimming.
No, you were fine. You were fine.
Does this actually
Yeah.
work? No.
Yeah, because you have the armor for it, but what I'm saying is that you don't have to DHC like that early.
Instant.
Yeah.
Because what, Tana does, she has like 30 hits of armor or something?
It's whatever this evil person did.
To punish! We lane cancel.
No, are you close enough? No, you didn't even get hit by it.
No, yeah, you do. What?
No,
You're
you-
blocking it.
Yeah, you're blocking it, but you're not. Yeah, no, you're not blocking it. You're a pre-block.
What do you mean I'm not blocking it? Do you not see the giant magenta circle? On
Oh,
Bear.
I didn't even see the circle. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you do get a punish.
And then you kill. Yeah, I was not saying it. I'm like, what circle are you talking about? I'm gonna low key put that on Discord.
Well, honestly, you're not wrong. And the Discord stream definitely didn't see that. Don't worry about that. I definitely didn't draw that. Oh my god, I need to practice this character more again.
Yep, we're sending you back to that team. No, you don't have the meter for it. Yeah, Giant Step is not gonna really do much for you in here at all. The only time you're really gonna Giant Step against a Pain Wheel is if they're
Like point blank
Also,
blastering.
well, not point blank, but also if they're charging nails. Also, if you go back to the beat extend, if you're gonna go for shake, do it all the way, and then you can e-brake side switch and get your corner.
Yeah. And your toes. Oh, so yeah, we just held up back the whole time. Okay.
Yeah. Or you can stage. Actually, I'm wondering, are you close enough for Kara Brass? No.
I don't think so. Let's see if my whack inputs.
Oh no, wait, maybe you built the meter in time though. Then you can ask this way. No, no, no.
Oh, actually, wait. You do.
Oh, does Giant Step? Oh, can you Kara Giant Step? Oh, Kara Giant Step kill. So the reason why this works, Otto, is because you're at 0 meter. So that's why you're able to build meter right now.
Yeah. Normals build meter whiffing when you're below 1 bar. That's why you will see Squigglies just sit full screen mashing 2LK. It's peak.
Yes, yeah. You know who are the third strike players and why they're gonna get some. Yeah, these are it's more high level things that you're gonna have to start thinking about later down the line. So just for awareness. Also, can you? I wonder. No, I don't want to go back to the round start. I was gonna say I don't think you can land cancel arm that, but yeah, Marie. That's a little.
What are we pressing here? Do we want a chair? No,
No, they try to. Yeah, you did it too late for the 2 HP to Suki cancel. Like you would have to done it way before then, like after you landed.
That's just not happening here.
Sure. Yep. On the way.
So fat. I'm not upset with that chair does, honestly. That wolf shoot though.
It's funny. It's funny too because if you just would have waited and done regular throw, you would have won this interaction. Like, yeah, if you just waited.
Oh, that's painful.
And you're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead, and you're chopped, and you're cooked, and you're
That combo is
working. And Softy will pay for that too.
We just don't.
Also, can we go back? I was promised that I'm working on patience, and you were the first one to press there.
So
when you're the one in the corner.
I've noticed this with the bunny, and I think I've also noticed it at least a little bit with the Hillguard assist. You spend too long registering, oh crap, it's here, I'm panicking, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna do something about it right as the timer hits 0. As opposed to, it needs to be, oh, the bunny's here, I have to do something now so I can recover in time afterwards. Because you're like, oh my god, there's a bunny, there's a bunny, there's a bunny. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, I'll fight back.
Oops.
Benui. Yeah, sometimes you just get checked by her buttons, that happens. I'm assuming you're trying to land on her with JLK. Jump medium.
Yes, I think so. Robotic dunce. I think that is true. I don't know if my Discord exploded or you just are exploding, but you know what? We're gonna option select it.
So you've been pressing jump medium kick a lot. This is a button. This is a button your band needs to be pressing more. This is just uncontestable for a majority of the cast. You can even
like Marie can anti-air it, but your opponent has not shown the fact that they're not going to do it.
You
also
do also like almost never use symbols.
Yeah, that's also another spacing trap type of move.
Or yeah, nonsense, but you get the gist. Like when we're talking about a patience fan, that's some of the stuff we're talking about, where it's like you are controlling space. You are not letting this Marie out of the corner. If she walks forward, she's forced to block jump light kick, and then it is your turn. Because jump light kick is a button of all time.
And if for more context, if you want a spacing, especially when you have them in the corner, the idea is that you're hiding behind the timer and abusing your game and like creating that wall essentially. Like you're kind of waiting for them to do something about it, and you're either reactionary or are actively doing something to kind of keep them in the position that you want them to be in.
Yeah, it's definitely part of the matchup, but we just kind of haven't gotten to see a lot of routing. Unfortunately. Alright, we got it this time?
The wiki combos? Yeah! We're dropping!
I'm assuming you'd much rather do the hop dash. Or dash jump.
This one is not bad, like all things in the context of getting closer, because the hop dash is more challenging.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I'm curious. Do you have time? No. You do this.
Yeah, you do. Do you not have time for the throw?
No, that's like almost done. You're like the step blocks, right? The second you hit the floor. I'm curious. Okay, well, that doesn't come out in time.
And if you want to be a real G, after the block string, you just arm it. No, you're asking to die.
But yeah, you see this.
Yeah.
Die.
Bam. And then pick up.
No,
that's it.
What would be the combo after this?
You can do 2 LP or 2 LK, 2 HP.
2 HP. Oh,
And then
okay.
H toss it. Just keep it simple. And then H toss 5. No, you don't have OTG, so you just do you can just do regular 5H.
I forgot that's a rule. Oh my god, I got button dash instead of arm.
Yeah, and then 5 HP, your assist comes. Yeah, your assist comes back, and then you basically kill them after this. And 5 HP.
No.
The knee.
Yeah. Where's my assist call? What the? Okay.
And we're all saying that Ruby is very skillful and has execution. Yes, we are all saying this.
It's fine.
And then you do, and yeah, like you do your taunt, you get kill, and go from there. And also, you haven't unlocked it. It's it's like Susanoo, bro. That move isn't unlocked. You didn't meet the criteria yet.
Okay. I know it like never really fully gets you over things, but you got a super jump. Like we were just. I took control.
Especially as this Chud, you got a super jump. But also push blocking the projectiles is also not doing anything in your favor as well.
Unless you are fishing for a very specific window. And that involves knowing their pattern. I did not actually want super jumper. That's really funny. But yeah, you can chicken block that, chicken block that. This goober in particular, you are really needing to like chicken block a lot of things.
And or if you really just don't want to deal with this, just hard tag your ban on during one of the gaps. Like, you know what, I'm good, you know. But this But it's okay, Dunce, because the bombs go away on hits, so this is all fair.
I really can super kick that.
Don't see we are sending you to the gulag with this character.
I didn't up for it afterwards. Doesn't help that I'm not on my preferred control device, okay?
Okay, but like we're still gonna send you.
My super jump. Whatever. I'm not gonna lie, Hellguard with this team, I do not understand how to get through the zoning on this character. And we send it. Loki.
Gotta close the gun. No, why'd you A-Train? No, no. Okay, close enough.
The fact
Get
that this
your
actually worked. But so like instead of this, you see everything coming your way.
Also, you don't even if you're gonna do brats, you don't have to commit to H. You can just do an M as well too. Because M, you'll still have some armor to work with.
Yeah, you can even. What is the lock for this? Wait, no, there's no lock. What? I just suck. Okay.
Yeah, but you're already at the apex. That's the thing. When you did that jump. Yeah, like you're already at.
I mean, you can. Yeah. This is really gonna help you make progress in this matchup.
And that's why you'll be killing them too.
Yeah, just like parries. Okay, I understand. You need to be a little early.
Dunze, all you have to hit is the forward arrow key.
I'm not a band player, it's okay. Ah! Why does this have to stop?
That way. Okay, potentially going to explode. I
Why?
don't see why they snap.
What in the
Yeah.
PVGC?
Yeah, you PVGC into arm.
You're just
if you didn't do that, you were fine.
they were just mashing heavy punch, not even 2 HP. Right, okay, I was a little too far back.
No, because they already press heavy punch. Like, go back. Frame by frame.
So
Yeah, because they try to do Blizzard what it looks like on incoming.
and then here's the push block.
Here's a push block.
We're at neutral on the stick.
And then they press
We're just-
heavy, yeah. They press 2 HP.
Heavy.
And they did it again, yeah. They're doing it again. They are actively pressing it.
Oh no, I couldn't see. I thought they were just doing 5 HP. I'm like, why? I was trying to figure out what world they were doing 5 HP, but no, it was down back, not back. Oh! Okay. I've seen this too many times. Why, when people are jailed in the corner, is our like natural response up, back, into blitz, or forward again?
Oh, you got yourself crossed. If you didn't super jump for
Punch. No. We didn't get our walk forward. Armored.
would have been dead.
So, they're giving you all the space in the world. Why are we not taking it? Are we? Do we really need backcharge that much for A-Train? Oh, that's
Movement is not just from A-Train.
Look at them, now they're stuck in the corner and dying. They give you space, take space. That's like a very strong rule for big band. And then you get to land on them with that button that hits cross up just cuz. Yeah. Take the space you're given. Yep. So, just not dead. Okay.
She would have been dead if you got the E-break afterwards.
And Okay, that's the end.
Oh, is that the end of it?
Yeah. So, I guess first and foremost, do you have any route recommendations for them to look at to replace some of the more basic stuff they've been doing?
Like routing wise, or
Yeah.
so because you're playing A train, this is it's the recycle compactor. For the first string, you're not really going for that stagger route really too much. It's generally speaking, you're more often going to do the H toss into the backdrop plus Grendel because that one's overall more damage and lets you generate your hype as well too. Not to say the other route doesn't, but it already takes too much on Dizzy, and you don't really have UD. You don't want to really be using your undizzy like that. So if you can like easily get it, and even then, once you go into the A train, ideally you're also setting up for the mix up afterwards. So that's what you just want to do. At least for basics, like if you're gonna go for that stagger route, you do it on when you're like say on counter hit combos. Like I think is not bad, or you're on the route to kill type of way, or if you already had hype to begin with. That's one. Ban combos. Right now I'm okay with the wiki ones because it seems like we're still don't have a grasp on his combo theory or anything. So I won't tell you to do clarinet loops, but get ready to learn those. If anything, I'd rather you learn the clarinet loops for the corner and then do the wiki one for the mid screen because PME, Liam, Robo combo, I don't know what to tell you there, but but eventually you're gonna have to learn the mid screen one, which involves a lot of dash jumping, but getting used to the clarinet loop and what it looks like first on the corner helps and ideally gets you more damage. But yeah, especially with your team, you're always wanting to generate hype. Your team, especially using A-Train, you're mainly doing it because it's your hype generator type team. If it was brass, then that's more neutral focus, and then doing the wiki routes is gonna be the primary routing you're gonna do. But because you have A-Train, it's your essentially how do I get combo into this and build my hype and resources type of team. That's what I would say for routing. And youtube.com/Ruby_Chan. You know where to find the combo videos. The two test sequences more or less follow the same thing. Just the DHC you do afterwards is going to be a little bit different, but idea is still the same. For 2 touches, 10-year-old Bayo Band.mp4 that is still viable because this character has not changed and nor has his routing has changed. But whatever, the most you can say has changed is using EX Blitzer, but and of course, you're more than welcome to ask me when it comes to specific parts of the routing as well too. But for routing wise, there's that. If you need more for the band Painwheel matchup, I did ping you on the VoD review part. I very does go into it well. Take it with a bit of a grain of salt because it is a little bit out. It's a little outdated just because of the patch. The patch has changed. So when Barry did make this, this was before Painwheel's readjustments. Look at Loki, gotta take away, but we won't talk about that here. Whatchamacallit? What else? And then patience. You gotta be the patience that you think you have to extend it longer. You're going a little bit too fast and a little too unga bunga, and not to say you can't go unga bunga with this team, but you're almost always the fear is almost always when you're not unga bunga.
It needs to be a bit more calculated, and I think part of that you need to not be afraid. There are so many times, and not necessarily in scrambles, but like they're gonna tech backwards, and again, one of your default responses as Beowulf in kind of like a wishy-washy situation, when you should be an advantage with their back to the corner, is I'm gonna jump and then just blitz her randomly. When you could hold your ground, press heavy punch, or hop dash at them, and like actually assert your dominance.
Yeah, like you want to the whole idea is that you're conditioning them. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but don't take it literal. You're playing Bayo. You want to play Bayo like a rush, even though Beowulf is more of a rush on than a grappler. You want to play him as if he is a grappler, but he is a rushdown character. So you're like, people are going to be more afraid of, oh god, he's going to throw me, yada yada yada. But really, you're wanting you when they have that fear. That's why his hop normals become a lot more scarier, and why things like that happen afterwards. What rushdown means? So essentially, so I'll put it in layman terms. Think about it like Philia, like how Philia approaches you. That when she has you, she's coming at you, she's pressing her buttons and abusing her plus frames like that. So if you want an example, you can think about it like, so he is a rushdown character, but he has the problems of a grappler. So you have to have the grappler mindset, but also, which in a grappler mindset, you want to be patient and you want to. It's like you're more so going to use your normals rather than the throw. The throw is the reward after they've been conditioned. What were we gonna say, Dons?
Yeah, I don't know of a great way to. You cannot force the issue willy-nilly like Philia can, or like an Eliza can, because you're just simply not as sticky as they are. But you need to have the like sniper's eye to understand I'm at my range to threaten the overhead, and it's fast enough that like, especially if a ton of nonsense is going on and assists are trading, it's like they're panicked, they're down backing, and that's more again the conditioning, where it's like it's a combination of the two. You're patient enough to see how they react, and then you start building your game plan accordingly. And it's like, okay, I know they do this, so when someone knocks on the door and they turn their head slightly, that's when I snipe their skull. Just the hop dash overhead cracks their neck.
The idea is that you're forcing them to play at your pace rather than playing at their pace, because like Duns was saying, characters like Eliza and Philia, Fortune, they're able to stick on you because of how IED and how cluster buttons are, things like that they have the movement for it. And again, they can stick on you because they have the buttons and the movement for it, depending on the character that we're talking about. With Bayo, obviously you can't do that because of the hop block out, and push block does, after a push block from, say, hop normal or something, he's already out of range from everything else, assuming that you don't have a chair already on, where anything after the push block will be a little bit more committal, and you have to be okay with that once your turn is over, your turn is over. Like, anything else will get, any overcommitment afterwards will get you essentially killed and or PBGC, and you're going to die and explode. So, and again, a lot of it comes down to once you do have them in the corner, you do want to establish the dominance and cover the spaces as well too, so that way they are more panicked and they're like, damn, it, like they know something's gonna happen. It's just a matter of what's that something gonna be, and that's the idea.
Yeah. The nice thing is, because you have big enough buttons, you can, it's not gonna work the same, but you can run a similar respect game to Eliza, where, oh, okay, they blocked the overhead, I got push blocked out. Again, back to the grappler mindset, back to being patient. You were at the perfect range, just standing there, for Heavy Punch to dome anything they try and do. And so you can kind of play that will I, won't I game of I'm still in my threat range after they push blocked me out. And you use that to kind of get them to sit down. Same thing with H-Chair. H-Chair still hits them at a lot of that range. So it's like you show them that you're willing to do it, you get them to sit, and then when they're sitting there chilling, going, okay, I'm going to be patient because they're just hitting me with same-side mids every time after it's still their turn. All of a sudden, then you just walk up to them again and rinse repeat because they're too afraid to contest you.
Yeah, and
you go.
And then that's where the thing that you're wanting to do, like you were trying to do often, that's why things like Wolf Shoot plus Train become a lot more scarier, because they're thinking, because they're like worried about the normal, or worried about that dish, like whatever, like the hop afterwards, that they're sitting there. So that's your time to like, okay, move, root. Then you grip them, and then they're like, and then you say GG's dickhead, like.
Once you get good at representing every option Beowulf can threaten with, his mental stack is massive.
Yeah, that's why a lot of the because obviously we don't have a lot of other examples, but like that's why when you'll see that when people want, like, the main objective is get them to the corner as soon as possible, and then when you do get them in the corner and you are in that reset scenario, the idea is that you want to make them take that guess as to, is it going to be this? Is it going to be this? Because regardless of it, because if they guess wrong, and especially with your team, they will die with proper routing. Like, that's why people are like, oh god, like, you know. But if they do guess right, that's okay. You already did the hard part. You have them in the corner, and now it's just keeping them there. Sato, I don't know if you played any other games. The way you want to think about it, if you know the mentality, is think about it like a la Street Fighter, where once they're in the corner, the whole idea is, well, it's hard to say it for SG if it is reactionary, but ideally you are like, you're trying to cover the spaces that, like, your assist is going to cover the spaces that Beowulf can't do with whatever normal you're wanting to do. So if A-Train is already covering the air, then you're sticking to the ground and doing what you want. Like, you want to be under the timer and essentially not give them the gaps to get out.
Yeah, the way I like to think about it is a lot of
Uni.
Pretty much it's kind of like a more generalized version of almost everyone's robo game plan, where it's like, even if they block it, if I'm not hitting them, I am still winning until they leave the corner. So my best options are low risk reactive ways to just keep them in the corner. And then it's like, once you've done that enough to build, again, that respect where they just sit there, that's where you can start trying to cheat a little bit more aggressively, where it's like, by default, they might be up forwarding, and that would avoid a lot of your offense. But now you've got them to stay still. That's where you can kind of go a little bit more committed into it. It's like, you need to build that respect. Like Ruby was saying, you need to condition them. And so very often, again, I play Beowulf very similar to how I play Eliza, where I will just sit there, maybe throw out a button. If they're being patient and push blocking me consistently, they're still in the corner. They have fought a little bit more space, but I have also, like, I'm kind of sitting there grinning, because it's like, at this point, low-key, I've won, because they're just sitting there waiting me for to press a big button to push block me out, which means they're not fighting back anymore. And Beowulf loves that. Beowulf hates people fighting back. He sucks at dealing with people fighting back on the low.
It's so annoying. It's like, dude, why are you fighting me back? Like, I worked too hard for this. I did 8 hours just for you to fight me back. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, no, me when I try and do anything, and then Double is just like, wait, I dropped my toolbox of everything that beats anything you try and do.
Yeah. Double shoots the gun, and I have to hope that I breathe correctly just so I can duck under it. It's like, oh, okay, man. I forgot what I signed up for.
You walk up and do 2LK, and she just does smooth criminal away, yeets her foot out, and in place there's a gunshot straight in your toe that bounces you up in the air for some godforsaken reason.
Sometimes I'll be fighting a squiggly, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check them. They low profile my 2LP, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, you know what, you're right.
Doonge.
Interesting. Very, very, very delicious. It's like, I'm gonna call them out for this jumping normal. You try to, but I don't think I'm fast enough for H toss or for a anti-air normal. I'm going to H toss. It goes behind and it goes dead zone. I'm like, okay.
I'm so glad they changed the Humby character. I still get heated thinking about my 2LP getting low crushed because I'm not.
You mean high crushed
or high crushed? No. 2LP got low crushed because it went below.
No, there was the screenshot that I have was the one where you fought Otis and went above. She jumps over the jab.
No, but them going over your button means you're getting low crushed because you went low, so your low got crushed. Even though mine's a mid. It's a mid.
Oh, yeah, it's a mid.
That got checked.
Yep.
I deliberately did it to avoid getting low crushed. Lo and behold, she jumps high enough to still low crush.
I sent some from time to time. I send the screenshot when Sorgan did that to me in bracket. I'm like, well, I'm gonna fry you. I'm gonna microwave you when I get you. Every time I think about it, I'm like,
That happens. I immediately ended the set with Qual like a game or two afterwards because I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was so upset.
Yeah,
okay. Getting a little distracted. If you have any other questions for us, please ask. Otherwise, we'll probably be wrapping up this dang old VoD review stream. Is there anyone?
Dinner, it's dinner time.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
Mixmaster still going?
No, they just finished Mira 1. So we're all happy for that.
Actually, oh yeah.
Yeah, Mira 1 beat everyone. Didn't drop a set.
Mario, Mario
got third. Mario got third. He lost he got double Elam by PME.
Dang.
Which is crazy because I think PME's I'm gonna say it. I don't care. PME finally playing Becky's actual team and not the Marie crap. Oh my goodness! Like, dude.
Let's see, actually playing Painwheel again.
Yes, he was playing. He was doing Point Fortune, Painwheel Saw.
Saw, let's go. I am so happy more people are running Saw. God, I still find it ludicrous. People are like, "Yeah, Beam is nerfed. Like it's useless." It's like, what are you?
Yeah, Robo sucks now because you can't use Beam. You know. So
that is
no Saw be good, but you gotta there's like context and asterisks. Like I feel like it's only there's certain teams that can reliably use it.
But it's more. I mean, I've said this for so long. If Saw was on any other character, it would have seen a ton more use. But it was on the Beam character, so Beam got used instead.
Yeah, I'm just like,
you couldn't justify running.
Do you want to use like the free beam that just like lingers and you're forced to duck and you get everything off of it, or armor assist?
Armor assist, multi-hit armor assist.
It's like when you see the same thing of like, do I want to use copper? Or do I want to use lock and load? Do I want to use beat extend or do I want to use brass? Do I want to use L shot or do I want to use pillar?
Everyone defaults to pillar.
It's like,
yeah. All right. On that note, I'm gonna get the video up. Don't think there's really much anyone to throw y'all to, so we will see y'all Saturday. Have a good night, everybody.
Later, gamers.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh, nice! Ooh!
Oh, we avoided it. Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
the combo?
you finished this. They died.
It's somewhat of a combo, yeah.
Hey, they're dead.
We're missing a few more parts to it, but
Yeah.
We got Bombination.
It's like we have some bombas, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.